Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're exploring a deeply unsettling part of the human experience, something silent yet incredibly profound. We're going to examine the anatomy of social pain and why, at our very core, we are absolutely terrified of being ignored.
If you disappeared tomorrow, would anyone actually notice? Just let that question hang in the air for a second. It's a heavy, almost suffocating thought, isn't it? It instantly connects us to that deep, primal fear of total isolation.
To really understand this, we're going to look at a psychological case study, a young guy named Raghav. Now, Raghav wasn't weak, and he certainly wasn't uninteresting, but at school, he was just invisible. Teachers would literally forget his name. Conversations would seamlessly just close off the moment he approached. It got so bad that he would actually purposely drop his pen in the middle of a quiet class just to hear someone turn around. He just wanted absolute proof that he existed, proof that he could still affect the world around him.
Section 1. The Sound of Invisibility. The Descent into the Digital Void. Okay, let's dive into this and look at Raghav's first major encounter with this feeling of total emptiness. 14. That is the exact number of hours Raghav spent meticulously editing a deeply personal video about loneliness. He poured literally everything he had into it, pressed upload with shaking fingers, and just waited. 1 view, then 2. And then, hours of absolute silence. 0 comments, 0 likes. Just a terrifying digital void.
Sitting alone in his room, his chest tightened. His breathing got incredibly shallow. As he refreshed the page over and over again, his mind started whispering this toxic little sentence: maybe nobody cares if you exist. You see, humans are incredibly resilient. We can bounce back from physical trauma, but the human mind, it profoundly struggles to survive meaninglessness.
Now, what's really interesting about this next part is how Raghav's emotional descent maps perfectly onto the terrifying clinical reality of the human brain. Section 2. The Anatomy of Social Pain. The Neuroscience of Rejection.
Psychologists define social pain as the human brain's reaction to rejection and isolation, which perfectly mirrors the neurological response to physical injury. I really want you to process that clinically for a second. To your brain, being ignored doesn't just feel sad, it feels dangerously close to death.
Whether you suffer a physical injury, like say a broken bone, or you experience social exclusion, like being entirely ignored by a group, your brain lights up the exact same neural pathways. This traces back thousands of years. For our ancestors, being separated from the tribe meant literal biological death. And that ancient primitive fear, it still lives inside every single one of us today. Which brings us to Section 3. We are emotional mirrors, the desperate search for validation. Walking into college the morning after his video failed, Raghav started observing everyone around him completely differently. He realized that everyone, in their own unique way, was silently begging for acknowledgement. Just think about our everyday behaviors. A baby smiles purely because a mother smiles back. Children instantly cry louder the moment they realize they're being ignored. Teenagers are constantly posting photos hoping to be noticed. And adults? Well, we pretend we're totally independent while secretly craving that exact same validation. Attention isn't just vanity, it's the emotional oxygen we all absolutely need to avoid suffocating. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens when that oxygen is cut off. The results are frankly devastating. Raghav started digging into psychological studies late into the night, and the clinical impacts are just staggering. Social exclusion directly increases aggressive behavior. It demonstrably lowers cognitive performance. And severe loneliness increases the risk of depression so drastically, it physically damages the body almost like smoking. He realized our world is becoming highly connected digitally, but terrifyingly disconnected emotionally. This leads us directly into Section 4, the reality test. Testing the limits of existence. Because every human has a breaking point. And for Raghav, it was a party he wasn't invited to. He found out through Instagram stories. He saw the music, the laughter, the people he spoke to every single day, smiling together without him. The physical manifestation of rejection is immediate. First, just staring silently at the screen. Then his hands begin trembling, his stomach violently twisting. A strange heat spreads entirely through his body. And finally, shattering the phone against the wall. And this is all before the true psychological damage even sets in. What is wrong with me? Rejection leaves behind this deadly psychological question that just never stops echoing.
Once your brain accepts this terrifying verdict, every single delayed reply you get, every unread message, every little bit of silence, it all becomes definitive proof of your worthlessness.
So, Rogov decided to test reality, to see if he truly mattered. Day 1, he deleted his social accounts and stayed entirely silent. Day 2, he ignored every incoming message and stopped going to class altogether. Day 5, absolute silence. No calls, no concern, not a single knock on the door. And by day 7, he hit the devastating realization that a human being can actually tolerate hatred better than indifference. Hatred, at least, proves you matter. Indifference just feels like erasure.
But on that 7th day, his mother quietly entered his room. He looked at her with swollen eyes and asked how long people would remember him if he disappeared. She sat beside him and completely shattered his internal walls with this incredible realization. She told him, people remember those who make them feel seen. The world ignores people because everyone is screaming to be noticed themselves.
Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 5, the starving digital crowd, the illusion of connection. With that one sentence from his mother, Raghav's entire perspective completely shifted. He walked outside and saw the angry cashier, the delivery boy repeatedly checking his phone, the people pretending to be completely cold. He saw them all as individuals who were just starving for genuine recognition. He recorded a final video message explaining that we are all social creatures, pretending to be utterly independent while secretly starving for attention. Think about the behaviors you see every single day. Anger, the endless pursuit of success, jealousy and overthinking, social media addiction, people-pleasing, showing off. Behind almost all of these actions hides one ancient, terrifying psychological fear. Please, don't ignore me.
Raghav ended his video with this exact quote. Sometimes one sincere "I see you" can save a person from destroying themselves. And you know what? His video didn't get 0 views this time. It went incredibly viral. Millions watched it because it validated the silent, suffocating anxiety of millions of emotionally starving souls who just wanted proof that they existed.
So, I leave you with this provocative thought to carry with you. In a digital crowd of billions, who are you making feel seen today? Think about it.